Hello, everyone. Welcome to our cooking class. We are so excited that you're here. So as you're jumping on, let us know. Consultants, as you're jumping on, let us know that you're here. We are going to get started right away. But before we do, I need to check to make sure that we are live. So give me 1 second just to do a quick check. And while I'm checking, you guys can check in. So consultants, let us know that you're here. We represent Team Extreme Stars and Dream Catchers. So those of you who are consultants, let us know that you're here. And then hosts, let us know who your consultant is by tagging them in the comments. And also guests, let us know who invited you. Tag them in the comments as well, because at the end of our cooking night, we are going to do a fun prize draw with you guys, everyone that's live tonight. And don't worry, we will have a second drawing too. So those of you that are watching the replay, you can get into our door prize, and that will be a separate post after we're finished here. So like I said, as you're checking in, I'm just going to check in just to make sure that we are good and live. And yay, I see us. All right, awesome. And I see you guys are checking in. That is amazing. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Sherry. Nice to meet you all. So as you guys are jumping on, I have a question for you. What is your favorite Tupperware product? And yes, these count as tickets into our entry for our fun prize draw when we are finished tonight. So this is only going to take about 15-20 minutes of your time. So go ahead and put those comments in there and we will get those tickets added. But not only that, I have another little trivia question for you guys. All right. The Wendelier bowls were the first Tupperware products that were created by Earl Tupper. All right. Do you guys know what year that was in? So go ahead and put your guesses in the comments and we are going to get started. We're going to have Amy come. I think she's about ready to come, and she is going to show you all an amazing recipe. So let me check. Hello, Renee. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Melanie. Awesome. All right. So what is your favorite Tupperware products? If you haven't commented yet, you still have time. And also, what year was our first Tupperware product, the Wendelier bowls? Go ahead and put your guesses in the comments. All right. And we are going to get started. Amy is going to show you a wonderful recipe tonight. She is a 2-star director and she is a wife and mom of 3 beautiful children. And she is amazing in the kitchen. So we are excited to see what you're going to make for us tonight, Amy. So take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica. I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. I absolutely love what I do. I love cooking and I love sharing these new recipes. Whoops. Hang on a second with you guys. All right. So anyway, the recipe tonight, it is called $1,000,000 Dip. And it's called that because it is amazing. All right. So there's only a few ingredients, and this is something that you guys can take with you to maybe a football party or just a get together, right? This time of year seems like we're always getting together for something, right? So anyway, I'm excited to be sharing with you these products and this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually show y'all how to, how I'm going to chop up some onions because it calls for some green onions. And so I got these at the store the other day, and this is my Fridge Smart. So who here has the Fridge Smarts? All right. So let us know in the chat if you have Fridge Smarts, because if you don't and you buy produce, then you need these because they will save you tons of time and tons of money. The average household, about $1,200, and that might have gone up because that was when I first started 10 years ago. It would save the average household $1,200 a month. All right. So on here is a Fridge Smart, and there's pictures on here, and you can see that I have green onions and my herbs together on here. So that means that I can put together my green onions, right? And my cilantro, my herbs, and they won't cancel each other out. Now, if I were to have, because they have the same amount of air, because some like a little air, some like a lot, and some don't like any extra air at all. And Tupperware did all that research for us so that we know how to store our vegetables, all right? So the recipe calls for green onions. So I'm actually going to take my green onion, and it also calls for bacon bits, but we're going to actually use this mini chopper. All right, so this chopper is called the Chopper Compact, Supersonic Chopper Compact. And it's called that because it's smaller. All right, but we do have a larger one, and if you want, you can either get the small one, you can get the large one, or you can get them together. When you get them together, it comes with one nice motor. All right, so it does have stainless steel blades, are crazy sharp, so you got to be careful with those. All right, I always recommend to leave on the guard, because you can cut your fingers with this. All right, or a little one. If you have a little one running around, they can cut their fingers, and you don't want that to happen. All right, so these blades are really, really sharp, and so you do have to be careful with them. But they are the top two. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's a little line on it. That is because they are angled. All right, and so they're angled down so that whenever you put anything in here and chop it up, it will pull it down. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, and I forgot my knife, but that's okay. So let's just put, now green onions, let me just tell you guys, green onions were actually the only I'm going to grab a knife real quick so I can cut them in half. All right, so, and of course, just going to be very careful that I don't go all the way through. But green onions used to be the only onion that I could actually cut. And because other onions would make me cry. Anyone else have that issue besides me? I can remember my grandma telling me, you know what you should do, Amy? You should put, what would she say? Put something in my mouth, and that would help me. All right, so I just got to make sure that I don't go all the way down, because I don't want to cut my fridge smart. All right, but and I'm like, I am not putting something in my mouth. All right, that doesn't sound appealing to me. I'm just not gonna cut up onions. So I would either get green onions, because green onions never made me cry, or I would get the dried onions. But you know what? Now I don't have to do that because of this chopper. Okay, so this chopper is amazing. And I don't ever cry, and it chops up my onion great for me. Okay, so and that in there, put the motor on. All right, and it's going to line up, and then we're going to pull and chop. Let me show you that here in a minute. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and look. So, it's perfect. All right, so that was 8 pulls, and it did chop it up pretty good. I'm going to chew a couple more, just because my kiddo, so that, you know, my kids will eat it. All right, so once it's all chopped, I'm going to put it inside of my Junior That's bowl. Love this bowl. This is like my everything bowl, and because it's perfect for everything. All right, guys, so you can mix up your cookie dough in here, you can mix up a cake mix in here, your pancake mix. We make up protein balls. You guys like protein balls? You can mix those up in here. So many fun recipes you can do in your Junior That's a Bowl. All right, and look at that chop. So we're going to put those onions right in here, and we'll use our spatula to make sure we get all of that goodness out. All right, and so the recipe does call for 5 green onions. All right, so onions are in, and it's okay, I guess, if there's some left over inside. We're going to use this a little bit more. All right, so we are actually going to chop up some almonds. So another reason why I love this bowl is because it has the handle. So it makes it really easy for when you are using it for mixing up, because you can hold on to that handle really nicely. And like if you have kids in the kitchen helping you, because I do have 3 kids, and like Jessica was saying, and they've been in the kitchen helping me ever since they were little. All right, I'm a firm believer of having kids in the kitchen and helping make recipes. So I have my almonds, and they're already sliced, but I want them to be a little bit more chopped. So I'm going to go ahead and put them into my compact here, chopper. And this is actually one of our modular mates. It's a size 1, and it's a regular oval, all right, which it holds a bag of almonds really nicely. Okay, so we'll put that over there on the side and put the lid on and top it up. All right. And we don't want it like dust, right? But look at that. It is nice little pieces. So we're going to put that inside of our bowl. And then I'm going to show you guys. So we're also going to chop up some bacon in here. Now, does anyone, okay, so one of our favorite meals for like the holidays is sweet potato casserole. Now, not only do like I love it, but my kids love it too. And we put on top of it, it's my mom's recipe. It's one of my favorite recipes from my mom that I ended up making, and I make all the time. But it has chopped pecans. And so my mom used to have like this like glass jar, right, with a little metal thing, and you go like this. Anyone have that? Anyone here have that, or their parents have that, or maybe grandparents? I don't know. But so she would use that, and she would chop up her nuts, but it would get stuck. And then it was super hard to wash. Let me tell you, this guy is not hard to wash, and it's super easy to chop up your pecans. And it's also super easy to chop up your bacon. And we're going to put some real bacon in here, all right, that I cooked up. Now, I did 5 minutes, and then I did another 2 minutes just because I wanted it more brown. And we needed to heat up our grill. So this is a grill for your microwave, and it does heat up to like 350 degrees in about 3 minutes. This is really hot bacon because I just cooked it. All right, so it's going to, it's really hot, but I need it. So I just need to suck it up and pull it apart, right? All right, let's see. Nope, not with those. All right, here we go. But what I love about the grill is that you can do bacon in it. You can do hamburgers in it. You could do grilled cheese in it. You could do your fish in it, so you can sear your fish, or you can do up hamburgers. Or one of our family favorites is hot dogs. I'm just gonna put that bacon in there just like that. And it's full. So we will chop that up, and I will save this bacon for later. But what's really nice is that it does have heating elements in it. So 2 heating elements, one in the lid and one in the base. And then it does have that grease little thing that goes around, and that will catch the grease. Now you can put it in grill position, or you can put it in a casserole position, all right, for cooking. So when you do it in the casserole position, you can actually do things like cinnamon rolls or biscuits, croissants, pigs in a blanket. My kids love pigs in a blanket. We do those. Now, the grill is one of our premium products. Look at that. Can you see it actually chopped up that bacon really nicely? So our premium products, they do have premium prices, but they are amazing, and they help save you time and money, and especially for in those days that you want like a burger and you don't want to go outside and heat up that grill, right? Makes it super easy. What is that? Oh, it's an onion. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down inside of there. All that bacon, yummy. This is smelling so good, guys. All right. All right, so now we are going to do some cheese. So, what I was going to tell you though is our premium products, you can get them by hosting your own party, especially this month. If you're a host, let us know if that is something that is on, or even if you're not a host and that's on your wish list, let us know about that. All right, so I have here, I suctioned it down. It is a shredder. It's called our master shredder. It has one base, and the base they can actually share with other products that are in our catalog. All right, so, but we are using the shredder, which is the small with a small cone in it. Okay. So, and we're going to shred up our cheese. So did you know that you get more cheese out of a 8-ounce block of cheese than you do 8-ounce or a bag? All right. Did you know that? So I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese in there and start shredding. I love this, not just for cheese, but for zucchini, for carrots. You can shred up your apples. There's so many. What do you wish that you could shred super fast and super easy? All right. So, but shredding your own cheese also, not only does it save you money and give you more, but did you know that there are fillers in those cheeses that they have, the shredded cheeses at the store? Yes, there are. And it's not good for you. It's like tree pulp. So who wants to eat tree pulp? Not me. And I don't want to feed that to my kiddos. So this recipe does call for a whole 8 ounces of shredded cheese. And you know what? It looks like a lot of cheese, but it is. And it's so good. And it's so much healthier for you than the store-bought shredded cheese. All right. So, and it's more fun to shred it. So once that is done, and it does squeegee to, or suction, not squeegee, but suction to your countertops. You just got to make sure that it is a smooth surface. All right, guys. So if you have something that is not a smooth surface, then maybe putting it on top of something like a cutting board would help. Okay. So now we're going to add the mayonnaise, but I don't use mayonnaise. I'm using, tonight I'm going to use sour cream. So it calls for 1.5 cups of mayonnaise, but I'm going to use 1/2 cup of sour cream and then 1/2 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. All right. So one of my favorite things about my Tupperware business is all the benefits that we get and all the discounts that we get. All right. So did you know that this bowl, you can get this bowl a couple of ways. All right. You can host your own party and get it as a hostess gift, or you can actually get this bowl, the small chopper that I was using tonight. All right. And this actually values at $50. All right. So that chopper values at $50, right? You get this chopper, you get the bowl, and you get the measuring cups and measuring spoons, plus a spatula. It's actually the white spatula with the red silicone, which is very similar to this one, only it can come apart and then you can clean in between, and you can use the smaller one, like the handle, in your smaller cans. All right. So, or you can use it for spreading, like frosting on top of your cupcakes or on top of your cookies. Okay. So all of that, you can get all of that for just $49, which is $1 less than what you pay for the small chopper itself. All right. So amazing deal, right? So if you are interested in that deal, say deal, and we will hook you up with your consultant and get you that deal. Plus you get an amazing discount and you can get the shredder at a discount. All right, guys, or even the grill. But look at that. So now you want to put this in the refrigerator for about 2 hours and let it set. And then you can enjoy it with your favorite cracker. All right. So I actually got a couple different crackers from the store, but I also got a bag of pretzel thins. I love these things, and they fit perfectly, the whole bag, right in our rectangle one. All right. So love the modular mates because, and those bad boys back there are going to go in a modular mate as soon as this is over as well. And they will stay nice and fresh for you for so much longer. So I was excited to try our $1 million dip. Let us know and let your consultant know, and she or he will give you the recipe card. All right, so that you can do this recipe yourself. All right, back to you, Jessica.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. That looks delicious. I cannot wait to try it. And I know there are a lot of folks that are on right now that are excited about the recipe as well. So like Amy said, if you want the recipe, drop a heart in the comments and we will be sure to get that recipe to you all. And like she said, if you want in on that amazing deal, I see some of you saying deal, go ahead and put deal in there and your consultant will reach out to you. Now, mark your calendar because we will be back. All right. We will be back on October 23rd. So that is a Monday this time. I believe at the same time, right, Amy? Or 8:30?
8:30.
8:30, yes. So mark that at 8:30 then for October 23rd. We will be back. And I saw all those guesses for what year was Tupperware's first bowl that came out by Earl Tupper, and it was 1946. So everyone that guessed, you get an extra ticket into the drawing, all right? And we will draw those winners here shortly. So be back to our page and you will see if you're a winner or not. But not only that, don't forget, I also have a door prize. So if you're coming back, watch the replay, let us know, and then you get a chance at our door prize as well. So we hope that you guys have an amazing night. And thank you so much again for joining us. And we will see you next week, or no, 2 weeks, right? October 23rd. So we will see you soon. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.